Hi everyone, this is LAR Games, and today I'm watching episode 13 of Zoid, or 12 of Zoids. uh, yeah, last episode surprised me quite a bit since they actually managed to lose this time, which I did not think would happen. Um, Surprised me quite a bit because it kind of felt like they was just going to go like a full win throughout the entire series, and we're just supposed to figure out, well, not really figure out, but kind of just see the how it was related to like early setups in the episode and how they were going to win. But yeah, that is interesting. Obviously, they're going to win against them later, but don't really know how soon that's going to be. But the more interesting thing is that right after this loss, the title for this episode is Zero is Stolen, the fiery battle. So things are not going to be going well for them. I don't think that losing a single match is going to like put them down in rank too much. But at the same time, I kind of feel like, I don't know, they shouldn't really have lost considering how OP Bit is. I think in part it had to do with the fact that the Zoid, whose name I always forget, uh, Bits Zoid, didn't really agree with the decisions he was making. It wanted to do its own thing, which, well, it was kind of the reason that nobody else was able to, pilot it in the first place, right? So, and this is the reason that Bit was the only one that was able to, because he was able to kind of do things in sync with the Liger. But it seems that, like, I don't know, maybe some of the magic is gone. Maybe they just, in this particular instance, just didn't agree for some reason. You would think that by this time, more than ever, like after all these battles that they've fought, that they would be more in sync than ever, instead of kind of disagreeing over something. You would think that Liger would trust Bit enough at this point to trust his judgment and his battle sense. But maybe, I don't know, maybe just Liger is just getting a big head and saying, yeah, I'm really good. I'm going to do my own way. It's all because of me. Kind of like both Lena and Brad. Maybe just everyone is super self-centered in this show, even the uh, the Zoids. But I mean, you could also say the same thing about Bit. Maybe he got too big for his britches, and maybe that's the reason why the Zoid didn't agree with him. But if that was the case, it couldn't have been the case, because if the Zoid disagrees with Bit, it could just do whatever it wants, and that's what happened, and that's why they lost. So the decisions of the Liger might have been, or are the reason that they weren't able to win. So I guess Bit's big head just maybe discouraged the Liger from following his ideas, even if they were right. Let's go with that. Let's rationalize it that way. Um, but yeah, with that said, let's see what this is all about. Did he write a script? How many times can they fight the same person over and over? How do these matches work? How are they like paired together in a match? If you defeat somebody once, they can continue to challenge you? Also, this one didn't have an intro, so I didn't skip it. I didn't skip forward. I forgot his name was Harry for a second and thought he was describing something hairy. Is this the opening? I hadn't seen the opening in a while, so never mind. It's not the opening. I don't think the battle mode question I've had before has ever been answered. At least I don't think so. What are the battle modes? That's a pretty powerful looking gun, not gonna lie. It takes a long time to charge. It's very slow. Not only is the charge time pretty long, but like it has travel time, so they were able to dodge it pretty easily. I think it's slower than bullets. Team Rocket's blasting off. Oh, okay. I don't remember seeing that Team Rocket logo. So how could somebody steal something that big? I question his dress sense because this is a desert. Like the entire, I think the entire planet's a desert. You'd think that he wouldn't wear woolly clothes. I do wonder also how people can afford all this expensive stuff. It seems like really common and like I don't know, it just seems to me like it's on the same rank as like in the current day buying like a really expensive laptop or something in terms of how they treat uh Zoid equipment and Zoids themselves. But yeah, there's how they're stealing them, huh? Lena's shirt is it Lena or Lena? I forgot, but Lena's shirt is pretty it's pretty loose. Can't say I dislike that kind of shirt. Wow, okay. That's not what I thought would happen when two Zoids crashed into each other. Unless that wasn't a crash and it was just like a still frame of them passing each other. I wonder how they intend to make it work since nobody else was able to before. Though I do wonder how they knew that the Liger was exactly there where they cut. Lena, okay. I don't. Lena, you really have to find some other clothes to wear at some point. You know, I do wonder why Lena doesn't go for Harry. It seems to me like he'd be her type. Like, I feel she'd totally go for somebody who constantly praises her and is very rich. I guess she could just actually just really find him annoying, and that's enough of a deal breaker. What a caring father. Yeah, he's also going through some stuff, isn't he? Well, it's not like he usually participates in battles anyway. Is that his old car? What he used to drive before this whole Zoid business? Japanese style water fountains in the future on another planet. That sounds very terrorist like. Wow. That might have been death. I thought he was in the rolled over Jeep. So who's piloting him? If the pilot is a lot more skilled, then why can't they do it? Aren't these manufactured? I just thought it was like a rare, like model. You know, I do feel like they would appreciate him more than his current team. They'd probably pay him more. I don't think he's insulting you. That's a very good offer. Well, I guess, yeah, it is an illegal organization, but still. Couldn't he just agree and then just take it anyway? It's not like they wouldn't be after him just as much as they already were. You know, if they could do things like that, why even have them have like full sentience anyway? Well, that's implausible. I don't think anybody's ever ejected anyway, so I mean, I guess that's the equivalent of saying like in a mountain climbing show they've never fallen, but now they don't have harnesses. That's I guess only brought up the mountain climbing thing because I'm watching a climbing anime right now. I was wondering where the audience was, considering there's like a gigantic, like look at all those seats. Those are seats, right? That's like in a stadium, but they're all in a little like viewing place. So does the illegal judge thingy also use the same battle modes as the legal one? And by the same, I mean like the same standard, like 0999 for this would be the same as 099 on the legal one, maybe? I still don't know what that means. I don't think he'd be affected by the heat that quickly. Yeah, but it wouldn't be instant like that. I still think it's really funny how they have those glasses that it looks like their eyes are being censored. This doesn't look good for Bit. He might lose again. I think he also used that claw attack earlier on, but it wasn't able to penetrate the shield. Betrayal? Oh no, they're attacking. Doesn't he have an incredibly slow Zoid? I also just noticed that I think he's controlling when the things are like those little robotic arms that are doing the transformation. Because they only seem to do things when Bit does something. I guess that's why he didn't finish it off. Okay. Oh wow! I think this is the first time we see like what it actually looks like. Hmm. I wonder what she's laughing about. All right, that was an interesting episode. It was much more. It wasn't as straightforward as usual episodes, which is it's nice to mix things up once in a while. Still, the thing about them valuing more, what Bit does compared to his current team, it's still true. I think because I mean I think the professor character probably does value Bit quite a bit, but the rest of his team doesn't. That's what I feel. And I guess, if he did join that shady organization, it might be the same with the new boss and his new teammates, I guess. But yeah, at least he'd be paid a lot more than he is right now. But then, the whole illegal thing. But yeah, very interesting. I actually think I would be interested to see more, like other teams scouting bit, and that would, hopefully improve how the people around him treat him more. I don't know. I just feel that would make things more interesting. It's kind of like if there's a character with a girlfriend or something, and then another girl starts taking interest in them, she starts caring a lot more. Or at least, a girl that's interested in them but treats them badly. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed my reaction to it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.